Welcome back to Spirit of the Outdoors. I got a deer hide right here my buddy brought me. My knife making buddy David Bagger down the road. And he's needing some rawhide to make his knife sheaths out of. He does some primitive work. I have shown some of his knives on here before. And I probably will again. Because I'm gonna try to help him sell some of his knives for long. He is an excellent knife maker. And he's taught me a good bit. Our styles are a little bit different, but I'm gonna make rawhide out of his deer hide. He killed him a little 8-point the other day. Well, actually a pretty good 8-point. So I am flashing that, and I was in the middle of flashing this deer hide out, and I thought about I got a couple of things I gotta do today. I'm working on knives, but right now I got one in the tank patinaing, so I had to wait a little bit for it. So I'm in kind of a waiting process with the knives, and I thought I'd go ahead and flash this. Thus, I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and make a video. So while I'm out here filming this, I thought I could probably find some stuff for somebody to gripe about. So I've got several things I'm gonna do today. I've got to go check card and a camera down here. I'm getting ready to start back trapping some raccoons. I pulled all my traps. I hadn't tried to trap anything here recently because I've been really trying to get a lot of knives done, and I hadn't focused on filming a whole lot. I hadn't done anything but work, really. I have thrown out some videos, and I think I've made about everybody mad. But now I'm to the place that I really could care less. Since they're gonna get mad about everything, I'm gonna not worry about whether they mad or not. It don't matter what you do, people's gonna fuss at you. You just kind of gotta mark it up to, well, they just don't know no better. So I have got to, I've got to sight in my 30-30. Now it may be sighted in, but I need to shoot it because, and I'll show y'all in a little while, sight broke off of my brand new Marlin rifle. So it's just was not well made is all it amounts to. I would love to defend it, but simple fact is it just, and I don't even know, it barely got bumped and it broke off. So I'm probably gonna get on Temu and order me another one. That way I can improve it. Somebody wanted to fuss the other day about my video, about all Buy American made. And the same people that say that is trying to run a business here, and their biggest gripe is you can't hire good help. There ain't nobody want to work no more, but yet they want you to buy American made like it's better. It used to be years ago. Up until about the mid-'80s, you could buy American made and you was getting a better product. That ain't the case no more. So I don't worry about whether something's American made or not. Because you running a business and you see just what kind of folks is in the workforce. So when you like that, you have to be an idiot to think that just because it's American made, it's better. So I've got to sight in the 30-30, shoot it. We're gonna get this over here in some wood ashes to get the hair started slipping. We're gonna go pull a card in the camera I got right back here, see if there's any coons on it. I've had it 2 or 3 days. Last time I checked, the camera didn't take no pictures. So I don't know what, if the card was bad, or if the camera just ain't no good, or if the batteries is bad. And it could have been any of the three. So let's get this in this bucket of wood ash behind me. Oh. All right. So what I got right here is a piece of wire that will mash that down in there. And I have got some more bricks up there. So that's wood ashes, and what it will do in turn is make lye. And I've done one, and after a while you have to swap that out. But as for right now, that hair will be slipping in about 3-4 days. We'll keep a check on it, see, and then I'm gonna lace it up over here and make rawhide. Now I'll tell you another project I'm finna do. I had done this in the past and I didn't do a real good job. I gotta make me an apron to put on to do this fleshing and hide tension. I'm fixing to do a bunch of it. So I'm gonna take one of these corn sacks that's real thick plastic, put some grommets in it and straps, and make me a apron. Just some makeshift thing, you know, to keep that blood and guts off my nice denim, you know, suit I got on here. Look, I be looking like Jay Leno and whatnot. So right here is a deer hide I've been filming tanning on, and I had to let it get to rawhide because I didn't have time to get out here and tan it. So now what I am doing is I've got it up here and I'm spraying it with water. Every little bit to rehydrate it so that I can put tanning solution in it after a while. And I don't know if I get it rehydrated. I'm doing good except right up here in this neck area. I'm hard to get that. And it was pulled tight as a drum. I mean, it had this frame warped. So here in the future, we're going to use some 2x4s when I get through walling up my building over here and build us a heavier duty one, because I'm going to do several deer hides, hopefully, before the end of January. So we've been working on knives and focused on knife making till I ain't had time to work on none of my projects. So you see on the knife shop over here, this before we added the back, I'm going to wall this whole back wall up and then part of the way up that other side. We got cold weather coming in this week. So I finally got my post and that little old Amazon saw. Y'all, man, that is a cut in this little double. I put that thing, charged the battery all the way up because I was running it off a partially charged battery that they sent me. You see up there where I notched the top of that light pole all the way down and cut it out, fit it up there, man, that little old bitty Chinese-made saw right through that thing. I'm talking about that's the sawingest little devil I ever had. Handheld. So anyway, we got that where we can start putting our walls up. So I got to come back here, and I just started at it. I got to trim them off, but I'm going to leave them out because I got to corner them. I'm going to wait till I put these side pieces up. I'm going to put a door right here, so I got a few things I'm going to do in this video probably. We may wind up making another video out of some of it, but I hadn't done a lot of filming, and it's time to get caught up on some videos. Load up. Well, I was going to show the pictures I took. There was a buck on there, so I decided not to. No, I tell you what happened. There was a buck on there, but he was a low 4-point, wasn't that to him. But they were so blurry from the rain that came through. Got on that. I don't know, that camera don't take good pictures. Now the daylight pictures, man, they was clear as a bell. So something about that camera ain't. It's I don't know. But anyway, there was one raccoon, and the only way I knew it was a raccoon was I could see his eyeball in the background. So I'm just gonna put like 2 of these out, and they still already got cat food in them. They still sit. I'm just gonna come over here. I got y'all in the back of the Honda. I'm just gonna stick this thing like right over here. Hey, y'all turn around over here. I dumped all the goodie out of that one. Oh. Let's see, what's in this? I tried not to turn them all upside down so I keep my bait that I had in there, keep from wasting it. But I done dumped some of it out in the bottom of the buggy. I'm gonna put another one right on up here beside this one. These old boot seats right up there. That's all I'm going. That is all I'm going to put out as far as traps go. I probably got a little bit out of frame up there, but anyway, we put out 2 of these DP Duke traps, and I'm gonna run them just for a couple of days. I may wind up putting another one on up yonder later. I don't want to catch no pile of coons at one time because it takes a lot of time to skin them. The work ain't that hard, maybe to some folks. So let's go shoot this 30-30. I gotta get it dialed in. Let's sit them down right there for right now. I wonder if that'll fit in that toaster oven I bought. This come out of an old smoker. Y'all, I bought me a toaster oven right here to do my knives in, so when I start forging, the wind done blowed something up in there, to draw them back. I saved this out of an old, look at there. Look at that. Got this at the thrift store, saved that out of an old smoker I throwed away. Doggone it. They ain't nothing makes a man happier than when he saves some old junk and finds a use for it. And I'm talking about, y'all, that right there fits perfectly. Obviously, I got to clean up the dirt and trash off of it. That thing fits perfect in there. I can't believe that. And I got 3 of them, actually. One of the other ones is up yonder. I mean, they slide right in there. They ain't even they might be 1/8 of an inch slack in that thing. But it works. I can lay my knives on there. What I do is I turn it to 450, and that'll draw the hardness back, leave them in there about 2 hours. But now I have found, I was testing it, you got to turn it on and let it run about 30 minutes before it'll ever get up to temperature. And then you can set the timer, and it's got a 2-hour timer on it. So it'll go ding and cut off, and I don't burn my place down. I bought that at the Thrifty Nickel yesterday. I was going to give $20 for it, and it didn't want to work. I had to do some tinkering on it to make it come on, and they gave it to me. And I'll show you what else I got while I was at the thrift store. $7. Spot and scope, $7. We fixing to use it up there when we shoot that 30-30. I don't remember what I was even shooting at with that one. At 45-70, I think. Them stickers right there don't like to stick good. Anyway, I guess we can burn that. That's what I did the other day. I had one hit the bullseye. There's y'all's TP project still going on. Well, let me get my earplugs in. Need to make them old safety police happy. We sure don't want to offend them, since they the ones that fund our channel and all. Alright, this is old Winchester. We're going to use these shooting sticks right here And this is about 50 yards that I'm shooting, so this is iron sights. Now y'all look at these iron sights. Marlin could learn a thing or two from them. Them won't tear up. I think we shooting 170 grain bullets. Let's put 3 of them in it. I might have pulled that second shot. Oh. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to do no heap of shooting. I just wanted to see what it is doing. In other words, put that brass. Now, I had to carry that to Paul J. We really don't reload 30-30 because really, I can buy a box of these shells for about $27. I really can't reload them for that. I'm going to look through this spot scope. I'll see if I can shine y'all through it. Then we'll walk down there and look because I can see through it, know where it's hitting. Probably ain't going to help you out, not one bit. Now, I did pull one of them. I was going to show y'all now. We was talking about these shooting sticks the other day. I did some improvements, and I put these things on there to where that won't go. And it'll line them up. And then I got 3 nails that I epoxied in there. I don't know if I epoxied them. I think I just stuck them in there good. That thing don't slip now. They work really, really good. Now, before we even look at these, I know I spread these out a little bit. Y'all, my eyes ain't good enough to stock them on top of each other at 50 yards with open sights. So, you know, the muzzle loader might not have been as bad off as I thought it was, you know. Which I'm not shooting on sandbags with this. I know I pulled one of them shots. Oh, no, I done all right. That middle shot, I know I pulled it. I felt it when I did. And you know when you pull a shot, 2 of them is really close together. Yeah, this is about what it's doing. I pulled that shot. That was that second shot. But I can kill a deer with that. Now, what I do need to do is spend some more time sending lead down range. I mean, this is evidence of that. Now, that rifle, I swabbed that barrel. It has probably not had a just cleaning. So, in the sense of can we hit a deer, I got a paint can right there full of dirt. I want to see what it'll do to it. I need to get another camera and set it up on that so you can watch it explode, huh? That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Oh, I got 2 cameras set up down there. We're gonna watch this explode. Or at least watch a bullet hit it, hopefully. I'll probably miss it. I used to be a decent shot, but my shooting ain't as good as what it used to be. Roxanne, get up here. Get out the way. All right, y'all ready? Turn that way a little bit. Yeah. We hit it. Let's go see what happened. Well, at least we didn't have to do no bunch of editing out extra shots, huh? I wouldn't do that. Y'all, speaking of this while we're walking by, I sprayed my stuff the other day. Rain washed it right off. Bugs is eating my greens up. I thought about taking a weed eater, mowing them down, letting them put back out. Y'all ever done that before? We got 2 cameras down here still rolling. See, I had that, see that full of old clay dirt. Son, it went right on through it though. Oh, I dead centered that joker. Son, if that'd have been a deer, he'd have been dead sure enough. Get my cameras all up. See how I rigged that up? Yeah, it's still recording. We cut it off. Put that, get that lens cap back on there. All right, I'm happy. Bullet, dead center. I mean, dead deer, dead deer. And with that pack full of good, you see the dirt that is in there? That's that good clay mud's what that is. Had the lid on it too now. I had the lid on there. It blew the lid off, knocked it off, so it's got some good knockdown. Well, I got that ready. That is now my truck gun until I get, and I'll show y'all the 45 there. I know some of them, which there really ain't nothing to see. The little, it's got a flip side on the back. And I picked it up, sighted down the barrel, and it's gone. And we contacted Marlin, or tried to. They wouldn't answer, put us on hold. So, gun store, we tried to look online. I come home, looked online myself. Everybody that offers a replacement sight for that rifle is out of stock. So what's that tell you? Ain't the only one had this problem. Yeah. When you think you're buying the best there is, modern stuff in America ain't the best there is. Anyway, I will continue to support American-made products, but it just burns my hide when there's people that jump on there and act like they don't buy something from overseas and want to scold me for doing a video. Don't do it. Thank y'all for watching Spirit of the Outdoors. Remember, the best way to do things is the way you like to do it. And leave me alone.